Hello friends, Michelle here with Halfway Homestead, and you might notice I am not at my own house. I am at the farm, my parents' farm in a neighboring town about an hour away from my house, and it is our annual cookie day. We get together, the women in our family, once a year around Christmas time, and we bake just a whole boatload of cookies. And so I want to take you along today. This is not going to be a long video. Mostly I want to just show you some clips of our day. I'll show you the cookies, some as we go and some after we're finished. Today we have my mom, my sister Karen, my stepsister Paula is here, and her son Brendan. My sister Amanda is on her way with her daughter Abigail, my almost daughter-in-law Riley, and my daughter Kelsey is on the way. Somebody's coming down the road, so I'm anxious to see who that is. Looks like it might be my daughter Kelsey. So I'm going to take you inside. I'm going to show you some of what we have going so far, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, I'm going to shut this off for just a second. All right, walking into Mother's kitchen. Karen, say hello.
Hello.
Riley and Mother. Hello, hello. So I'll give you a quick view of the kitchen. It is a beautiful old farmhouse kitchen. We've got the enamel sink, the wood cook stove that really does cook. It has half gas and half wood. Mama uses it quite a lot and makes delicious biscuits and gravy on that stove. We've got a regular cook stove, and back around to the cookie table. Look at all those cookies. All right, I'll show you more in a sec. All right, cookie update. I want to show you what we've got so far. We've got a table that is filling up with all kinds of goodies. In the kitchen, we've got cookies being made, some shortbread being made. All right, and we have some more guests who have showed up, some more family. Amanda and Abigail. Glad you could make it.
Yes, thank
All right, so another update coming soon. All right, cookie day continues, and you can see by my face, this kitchen is hot. It is warm, warm, warm. We have 2 ovens going, and it is hot. The cookies are being set up in the other room on tables. I'll give you a shot of that. But first I want to ask Mama and my sister Karen a few questions. Sadly, Amanda and Abigail had to leave already, and so these two get the full meal deal of questions. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera so I can ask them. All right, ladies, how long do you think we have been doing Cookie Day?
About 8 years.
Okay, we've each had a turn hosting at least twice. Kelsey's gone at least once. Kelsey's turn is next. And so, yeah, probably about 8 years. All right, now, what is your favorite part of Cookie Day, or what is your favorite recipe that we make? What do you think?
Favorite part of Cookie Day is getting together and sharing the whole day with my girls.
That's so sweet. All right, Karen, what is your favorite?
Sharing it with my mom.
Aww. And now I'm in there too.
Yes,
so
she's in here
yes, very favorite part is
And
time.
I like snickerdoodles.
And time with family.
I like pizzelles.
Okay. I like the cherry kisses, which some people have another name for them. I'm not going to say online. But they are so delicious. And everything we make is delicious. I don't think there's anything that we make that any of us don't like.
Nope.
So, except Abigail said she does not like cherries.
These are fresh pizzelles.
So she did not like the cherry kisses. Oh,
These are fresh pizzelles.
there we go. All right, let's go get a shot of the table.
going around doing it all the time, the final pass when you get the end of it, a gym card.
Yeah. Did you get plenty of those?
I'll be back around probably.
Okay.
Good morning, friends. It is the next morning after Cookie Day. I am back at my house, and I wanted to talk to you about how we kind of closed up the evening, and now what am I going to do with all of these cookies? And so let me show you what I brought home. I'll show you back. So all of these containers are full of cookies that I brought home. And while I was gone to Cookie Day, one of our sweet neighbors blessed us with a little plate of treats. So that is exciting. All right, what I'm going to do now, get this turned back around. I'm going to get you set up here on the table. And I'm going to show you each of the cookies, what kinds I brought home, and also how I'm going to distribute those. So this has a couple things in it, mostly peppermint fudge, which is such an easy recipe. Has 2 ingredients plus the candy canes. One of these days I'll show you how to make that. This cookie is a new cookie for me this year. It's called an Angelita. I think some people refer to it as a Italian cream cookie. And then I did some with just a clear glaze and sprinkles and a red frosting and sprinkles. Those are really good. They're very cakey and pillowy, not too sweet. We've got Ritz peanut butter crackers dipped in white chocolate. Spritz cookies. We did a little wreath, a little tree. That's one of my favorite cookies. These are called Cherry Kisses. Delicious. Another favorite. Of course, I love cookies. This one is called an everything cookie. I think. Is that the one? All right. That one is either an oatmeal, cranberry, or an everything. I think this is one of the everythings. The everything cookies have healthy stuff in them, like pepitas, which I am not a big fan of pepitas, but I do like that cookie. We have, this one is called a sour cream sugar cookie. What else do I have in here? Let's see. I'll have to get into one of the other containers to show you more. Let's see here. Oh, I can reach them. Okay, this one is all peppermint fudge. I didn't want the peppermint fudge in with my other cookies because I don't want it to make everything taste like peppermint. 2 of us yesterday made molasses cookies. And you can tell they're 2 different recipes. One is really dark, one is not. Mine flattened out and Kelsey's stayed kind of puffy. Those are delicious. Oh, this one. These are some of our favorites. Kelsey makes these. It is a cranberry orange shortbread. I like to eat these for breakfast. They are so good. We've got Oreo truffles. And my mom's snickerdoodles. So good. Oh, these are fun. So it's a little sandwich cookie, and it's called a cream wafer. The cookie dough itself is completely disgusting. But when you bake it up and you put a little frosting in the middle, it is so good. Karen's walnut horns, using black walnuts that she picked out the nuts herself. Let's see. Okay, let me check the other tub to see. Oh, these are good. So Karen, my sister, makes pizzelles. She has a pizzelle maker. It looks like a waffle iron, and you put in the dough, and it makes these beautiful little cookies. They remind me of like a waffle cone. I had one of those for breakfast too. Let's see, more snickerdoodles. Looks like that's all the different kinds that I've got. It was so much fun spending time with family. And my mom made spaghetti for lunch, which was so good. I know I say that a lot, so good. Her spaghetti is like no other. It is my favorite version of spaghetti. When I asked her early in the week what was going to be for lunch, she said, well, either chicken and dumplings or spaghetti. I was like, oh, spaghetti, please, because I love her spaghetti. Okay, so at the end of the day, and I have a little bit of video that I can pop in here of us distributing the cookies. We get our container and we walk around the table picking up some of each of the cookies. And everybody's had a turn to go around. We go again. And we will go 3 or 4 times around the table until all of the cookies are used up. Okay? And we each go home with this huge stack of containers of cookies. And there's a couple different reasons I love that. For one, I didn't have to bake all of these cookies. We shared in that task. Also, beautiful time with family. We laughed. We actually got teary a couple times, just telling stories and laughing so hard. And we have a beautiful lunch together. My sister Amanda, her daughter Abigail, they came and didn't bake anything, but we loved having them there. And they were some taste testers. They just stayed and visited, and that was wonderful. Riley, she didn't come with anything to bake, but she was a huge helper in baking what we had. And again, loved having her there. My stepsister Paula and her son Brendan, they were there at the house doing other things. And so, they would pop in and say hi, come in and eat a cookie. And again, just wonderful having that family time. My stepdad, of course, was there. Paula and Brendan were doing something with him out in the shop. And so, just that quality time together is priceless. So what I want to show you now is what I do with all of these cookies. I have 9 people or 9 events that I need to take treats to. One of them is my workplace. I am a school teacher. This time of year we have our snack days, and different teachers are assigned different days. My day's coming up this week, so I will be putting together a tray of cookies to take to work. My husband has a snack day at work this week, so again, I will put together a tray of cookies for him to take to work. And I'm going to do all of this today. I'm going to get them all ready, all wrapped up, a bow on top saying, Merry Christmas from the Robinettes, and that will be done. And on the day that we have to take them, they're ready to go. The other things I'm going to do is we have 7 neighbors or people that live down the road that we like to share treats with. I wouldn't call them close enough to be a neighbor, a couple miles down the road. But we take them treats every Christmas, or every Christmas that we've lived here. This is our 4th Christmas in this house. So this one is a little bitty container. It goes to Bob. Bob and his wife are older. Oh no, his container has a crack in it. Well, this may be the last year I use this container. I'll have to get him a new one. They don't need much. They have some food sensitivities, so they don't need a lot of sugar. And so this little container is just perfect for Bob and his wife, Jay Lee, who we love dearly. And they always return the container and say, fill it up next year, please. So that'll go to Bob and Jay Lee. And then 6 other people close by that we share cookies with or treats with. 2 of them are Amish families. And so today is Sunday. I will not be bothering them today. Sundays are very sacred to the Amish community. And I'm pretty sure it's one of the Amish neighbors that brought that little plate of treats yesterday. So they get a paper plate, a Christmassy paper plate filled up with goodies. And I will either wrap it with saran wrap or I will put it into a Ziploc bag, again with a tag, and then these will be delivered probably tomorrow. The rest of the people that we deliver to, I may do this afternoon. Bob's will be this afternoon. And typically over the summer, when I'm going to garage sales or going to Goodwill, I pick up cookie plates. This is, I don't even know who would have sold this one. The tag is not readable. I picked this up at a yard sale. It's cheap, it's flimsy, but I love the picture. To me, it just looks like a very vintage cookie tray. And so typically what I do, I pick up these cookie trays all through the summer, and I gift the tray with the cookies to the family. I guess they don't understand what I mean by that, because they keep returning the trays, which is lovely. I can use them again, and that's perfectly fine. They were used to begin with, so that's good. But I want them to keep it. So this year I'm going with Christmassy paper plates, and that way they don't have to worry about making the trip over here. Although we do love visiting with people, it'll just be easier when they're done. They can throw this away. So let's get started. So first I'm going to do Bob's, and like I said, Bob's doesn't get filled with a lot. Ooh, can I get the lid off? Oh, there it goes. Okay. So Bob's, I'm going to give him, I pretty much try to give him like one of everything, and then I fill in some space if needed. So let's go with a molasses, a cream wafer. We'll give him a cranberry orange, a cherry kiss cookie. Those you kind of want to keep towards the top because the kisses stay a little bit soft and they get squished easy. We'll go with a peanut butter Ritz, an Oreo truffle. Let's go with a sugar cookie. I try to keep in mind different textures, different colors, and different shapes. Most of this is round, and that's okay, but the little sugar cookie is a bell. And there were some, let me see if I can find them. There they are. The cranberry orange that Kelsey did, some of them are squares. So I'll tuck in that square. Whew, I'm getting warm. And what else could I put in here? Let's see, what's this one? Oh, okay, and the peppermint fudge is a square, so I'll tuck that in. And I think, oh, I didn't give him, he hasn't had an Italian cream cookie yet. So we'll give one with red frosting, or Angelitas, whatever they're called. One with a clear glaze, and then I'm going to give him a walnut horn. Okay? And that is Bob's Christmas package. Oh, spritz. I didn't give him a spritz. Let's do a wreath and a tree. There we go. There's some more shapes and colors and textures. All right, I'm going to put the lid on. And this afternoon, uh-oh. Oh, Bob, you might have to get a new container. Okay. Oh, stink. That little crack is causing the lid to sink down in there. I think it'll be okay for today. But for next year, I'll have to get a new container for Bob. Okay. And I think I picked this up at Dollar Tree. So, for paying $1 for it, and this is our 4th year to use it, we're good. What was I going to say? Oh, we visit with Bob and Jaylee almost every Sunday. And so this afternoon, when we go do our afternoon visit, I will take this and give that to them. So yay, one is done. And I'm going to continue with building these cookie trays, you know, neighbors, work, office parties, things like that. And then when I'm finished, I will pop in a picture of all the finished trays. And I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas from our home to yours. If you have not ever gotten together with family or even friends and done a cookie day, I encourage you to do it. Even if you're not a baker, get in there and help somebody else. Have a good time with it. Have a delicious lunch and spend some quality time together. So until our next video, happy baking. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye, friends.